Hello, welcome to Gino's Garden. As you see, every morning I have to go by tomato plants, go up and down each side, and try to push them in a little bit because they're growing now. Sometimes you don't make it, and I'm going to have to end up tying those. But as this one here, you know, they're coming through. So every morning I push them back. It's been 45 days, okay, since we planted everything and got our garden going. You know, it's never too late to start a garden. You got to practice anyways, so start it. Put it in a pot. See what happens. Whatever your favorite thing is, plant it, and then you can eat it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and pick some vegetables, and y'all are going to look at the garden. Look at the growth. It's going. You can see these sunflowers, you know, they're up to my chest already. So, and the tomatoes, I'm 5'10". So, we're about the same height or a little taller. So they're going to be growing. I have to start guiding them to the middle. But y'all take a look at some vegetables, and I'm going to go pick some vegetables. And I'm going to tell you how I make my eggs in the morning. So, go take a look. Wow, we're getting there, right? The only way you get there, remember, you got to put it in the ground. Start a little garden. Come on. You know, it's never too late. I was picking some vegetables. Here they are. We have zucchini, squash. The tomatoes are just starting. And I'll tell you what, I might even have this one here. I couldn't wait. That's actually the first one. In the morning, when I make breakfast, not every morning, I like to have eggs, and it's not every morning, but a lot. And what I put in my eggs are the top of the onions. So when you have an onion, all right, look at that. And this is a Texas sweet onion. This here goes in the scrambled eggs, and you just dice them up like that. And I also put tomatoes, a little bit of poblano, garlic, okay? Simmer that, the moisture out of the tomatoes until it evaporates. Scramble up your eggs and then dump them in. Make them, if you want them real cooked, keep them in just before the moisture comes out of the egg. And I like to once in a while put some cheddar cheese in there. So, you know, sometimes you have to splurge. A little bit of cheddar cheese, turn it off, mix it up, and it tastes pretty good. And it is pretty healthy, except for the cheese. You know, you have to have some cheese in there once in a while. But they're pretty good. And if you grow this stuff in the yard, it's great. You're eating off of your land, your yard, your pots, whatever you have your vegetables in. One of my favorites are these purple string beans. Now, just like the green ones, except these are a lot more tastier. Totally different. You need to plant some in the ground and taste it. Very good. And you know, when you come out here in your own garden, when you eat something, you just discard what you want. I would have some asparagus, but this morning I couldn't resist. I had to eat it. There was 4 nice ones, probably about as big as my little finger. I just couldn't, you know, they were there, so you just get a scissors. So you actually come out in your garden and have lunch. Basically right here, just rinse everything off. I make sure I definitely rinse all my vegetables because our fertilizer is the rabbit poop, and sometimes you can just see it. So it's sometimes right on top and your vegetable is sitting right on the ground. So I can't make you buy the seeds, but just start a garden. It is a lot of fun. Yes, you might need some practice. You might make mistakes. We all do. I sure did. So get something around, and the results are you're going to be eating healthier. And that's the best part about this. You know, we want to live as long as possible. And the only way to do that is to treat your body like a kingdom. And if you're growing your own vegetables, you're going to eat them. Because if you don't have them in the house, you don't eat them. Alright? So do it. Come on. Don't you want to outlive whatever your parents lived to? You know, you always want to do the best you can. So, if it's organic or not, whatever, just once you plant it in your yard, you know, you're pretty proud of what you have. And the best part about it is sharing these with family and friends. I know my daughter came by and she snuck a couple out of here. So, just do it, you know. Start a garden, all right? It's a little exercise, great. You need that too. Happy gardening from Gino's Garden. Ciao, baby.